So OnePlus has released their new OnePlus 11, which I don't really have the money to buy, and the new and improved OnePlus Buds Pro 2. Now I had my first gen OnePlus Buds Pro for quite a while now. I got this matte black pair from the lab, also if you want to check it, check the description below, and this radiant silver a few months ago due to how amazing they look. So I have some experience and expectations with this new pair of true wireless headphones. I've had them for over a week, so now it's time to answer some questions like, are they worth the price? Should I upgrade my OnePlus Buds Pro for them? Are they worth the extra 30 euros? Well, let's go ahead and check them out. So here's the OnePlus Buds Pro limited edition box, and here's the smaller but chunkier OnePlus Buds Pro 2's package. One Thanos snap later, we can see all of its contents, and we begin with the unboxing experience. At first we have the case with the headphones. I opted for the new Arbor Green color instead of the black one, which I previously had, just to try something new. Then we have the small USB to USB-C cable, which I don't think I'll ever use because it's so small. A black card advertising the headphones Melody Boost dual driver technology, which we'll talk about later. The user guide, safety and warranty cards, and last but not least, the ear tips in the S and L sizes, with the M1 already applied. With that out of the way, now let's talk about design and fit. The new OnePlus Buds Pro 2 have a similar case, but it's made way better than the original Pros. The matte finish feels outstanding and premium, and the headphones look better and are a little bigger. The case hinge has changed slightly, making closing and opening faster and easier. It feels like OnePlus has put a spring inside, so you get to the buds faster and nicer. The buds look almost the same, minus this hole that now has a grill of some sort. One thing that I have to mention is the fact that Buds Pro 2s fit way better. I insert them into my ear and I'm good to go. On the last gen, I had to adjust them every time due to how the buds attach to your ear canal. While the Pros hold on with the ear tips, the Pro 2s don't feel like all the strength comes from the ear tips alone. I feel safer while using the Pro 2s, since I'm optimistic they will fall way harder than their predecessor. One disadvantage is that they might move a little easier, sometimes messing up or completely stopping the active noise cancellation. So OnePlus should try to tone down the sensitivity of the NAC enable disable feature and the transparency mode. So OnePlus advertised many features during its launch, like the dual drivers co-created by 9 Audio, spatial audio, or the high-res LHDC 5.0 audio. Now how are those in a real-life scenario? At first, we have to talk about sound quality. The OnePlus Buds Pro were pretty good regarding the sound quality. So what's next? Well, 2 drivers instead of 1. We have an 11mm woofer and a 6mm tweeter. It has a noticeable difference in the bass department and doesn't tend to distort as the first gen did at max volume. And with the new high-res option in the Buds settings, I can feel a slight difference while playing music on Tidal on master quality. One thing that I am excited about is that the headphones are not squeezing all of their juice yet. OnePlus says it will give more features to its user base, including the weighted Bluetooth LE, and that stands for low energy, which should technically give crisper and more detailed sound while consuming less power, but we have to wait for the update. Now let's talk about gaming, and also the low latency mode. OnePlus has advertised these headphones as having the lowest latency yet, just 54 milliseconds. This mode doesn't automatically turn on when you play a game, so you must manually switch it by entering settings, earbud controls, select which earbud should activate it, and change the preferred squeeze action. On this subject, I have to admit that I really like the fact that you can change the squeeze and the double squeeze actions. As we were only able to change the triple gesture on the OnePlus Buds Pro. If you use the Buds Pro 2s on a non-OnePlus device, you have a switch within the Hey Melody app to use the game mode, which changes to the low latency mode. The slight delay is still there, don't get me wrong, but it feels almost inexistent, to the point that you really need to pay attention and compare them to a real pair of wired ones. But I'm impressed with how the low latency has evolved regarding OnePlus headphones. The OnePlus Buds Pro already had good NAC, reducing up to 40 decibels. So where do you go from that? Well, you take that number and you make it 48 while leaving some space to stabilize the air pressure within your ear and the outside. The result is better noise cancellation no matter where you are. The transparency mode feels more transparent, as it creates the impression that you don't have earbuds in your ears, but hides it better. One thing that I noticed is that it takes a longer time to change between the modes by a second or two, which has never happened on the first gen. Let's now talk about the microphone quality. Each bud has 3 microphones, either isolating noise or recording your voice. It's a little harder to test the mic quality as my €900 OnePlus 9 Pro uses its own microphones while recording audio or video, even if the OnePlus Buds Pro 2s are connected. By the way, thanks OnePlus for that. The only way I could test them was to connect them to my Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 and record there. Here's a comparison between them. This is a recording while using the OnePlus Buds Pro. And now I switched to the OnePlus Buds Pro 2. They sound almost the same, right? Well, we're only talking about 2 generations. The gap between them is a year and a half, so there's not that much difference. But what about cross-compatibility? Unlike its predecessor, the OnePlus Buds Pro 2 uses Google's Fast Pair, which makes the connection and pairing quick on any Android device, without being restricted to OnePlus phones only. You still need to install Hey Melody to use all the features, as you can see here. It's available on the App Store and Play Store and it's free to download. So now we've reached the end of my review. Since the OnePlus Buds Pro 2s are worth the extra €30 upgrade for me, I'll keep them and not return them as I said at first. The sound quality, better NAC and a huge bass improvement. All of these features made me change the previous decision I had. It's up to you if you should upgrade or not. I strongly recommend you to do so if you can afford them. I hope this review helped with your decision. This has been Razmarux and I'll catch you in the next one.